877-600-4264.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from. All that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month? philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert. It says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
philsgang.com is not the only way you can stay in touch with what we do throughout the day. With today's social media, you can stay up to date with Phil's Gang current events. You can find Phil's Gang on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and more. Phil's Gang Radio Show is broadcast live Monday through Friday from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook, Periscope, and, of course, YouTube. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Go to philsgang.com and find our social media buttons at the top left-hand corner of the site. philsgang.com and Phil's Gang social media, keeping you connected.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed, because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere, because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Nancy Pelosi's policies are making it harder and harder for average Americans to accumulate wealth, shackling us with taxes, destroying the dollar with reckless spending. But the speaker, who makes in the low six figures, has somehow very easily become one of the richest members of Congress.
That's right. You know, I've been talking about inflation for the last week. I've been talking about inflation because it's cruel. It damages our economy. There's nothing like it. It damages our government, our system. There's nothing like it. But people don't realize that. Inflation's an awful thing. And here's why it's so bad. Because our politicians, their first loyalty is to the party, not to us. It's to their base. It's always, how do we get reelected? We got to take care of our base. So when they make decisions, they don't think about us. They think about their base. I mean, what is going on is crazy. Inflation is an evil tax. This massive government spending, huge deficits, which are linked. These budget deficits are linked to this massive just debt, never mind inflation. You can't keep spending more than you take in. You can't do it with your house, you can't do it with your business, but the government thinks they can. And it's a killer. And this inflation destroys our system of government. It can't help but do that. Not war, not terrorism, not the influx of immigrants across the border, or anything you could think of. It's inflation. Because see, when gasoline and food and all the things we use every day keep going up and up, and you just take our staples, what we need every day, they've gone up 15, 20%. Gasoline is $1 more than it was last year at this time. But your wages don't go up, and here's the problem. Inflation automatically cut what wages you have. Your boss doesn't come and give you, at the end of the day, he gives you a paycheck this week. So, by the way, we cut your pay by 2.2%. No, inflation's done that. It's a terrible thing. Think about what Biden has done. All to please the base, not to help the economy. Republicans would do the same thing. Republicans, they're exactly the same. They don't care about us, the economy. They care about their base. Think about what he did. Biden's sitting here going to spend trillions of dollars on all, and you know, all these crazy things that we can't afford. And he's going to raise taxes on businesses. He's going to raise taxes on small businesses, large corporations. Corporations don't pay taxes. Everything's a pass-through to you and me. Corporations don't pay taxes. He can go ahead and move the tax up from 21 to 28% and tell us with certainty, no problem. Everything's going to be fine. No, it's not. If you make less than $400,000, you're going to be fine. That's crazy. Unbelievable. In July, Biden did something crazy. A $15 billion enhanced child tax credit. They get $423 a month payment. This is crazy. If you're sending a check of $423 to a household, that has removed the parent's incentive to work. That was the first one in July. Another one was $3,000 a month payment, or annually. Why would they work? They're not. That's why the other day, if you notice, our jobs on Friday, 195,000 instead of 500,000 jobs, because they're going to give free college, they're going to give all these child tax credits, which is really a welfare payment. Think about it. Biden is turning the existing child tax credit into a monthly welfare payment. That's why we couldn't get people to work. 195,000. And you wouldn't believe a lot of these checks are going to go to homes and they don't even have children. Even parents who do not work will receive child credits of over $6,000 in cash payments. What are you, nuts? Now, Bill Clinton, why aren't the Democrats using Bill Clinton's 1996 Temporary Assistance for Needy Families program as a template for their program? It required work in exchange for assistance, remember? And you were going to be on that program, getting assistance, getting welfare for 2 years. That's it. And you're off. You're gone. You're on your own. That was a beautiful thing. He cut welfare in half. Then Obama came in, got rid of all the programs, everything free again. Everything free, including cell phones. Everything free. Now Biden's coming in doing the same thing. Bill Clinton had it right. Make people work. If you're going to get assistance, you got to work. You got to participate. You're not going to get this free. This is why the other day everybody was shocked. How come we don't have 500,000 jobs like we thought? We only got 195,000. Because they're sitting home right now saying, well, look at all the free stuff we're going to get. Why would I go to work? Biden calls this plan his plan the pro-family plan. What are you, nuts? It's not pro-family. It's the opposite. Because he's going to transform the pro-worker, pro-family child tax credit into an anti-work welfare check. What are you, nuts? The Biden child allowance is anti-work. Bill Clinton wasn't anti-work. That's what they got to go to. But see, they don't care. They don't care about the country.
2 minutes.
They only care about one thing. Who's my base? Who's my base? People who don't want to work? Oh, good. Let's give them everything free. This is not the answer to inequality. Everybody talks about inequality. This is not the answer. This doesn't fix inequality. What fixes inequality are jobs. Put people to work. That's what we need. We need money that businesses can get started, new businesses and existing businesses, give them money so they can have new machinery, business investment. That's what we need. We need production, productivity. I'm watching all day long. They're talking about, what a mess we have. The supply chain's broken. Well, of course. You close down the economy for what? 4, 5, 6 months, people aren't working, building things, no productivity. What do you think's going to happen? Then they're going, gee, the economy. I thought the economy, the fourth quarter would come in around 8 or 10%. No, the real economy, the fourth quarter, we're lucky to get 2%. This is crazy. And to claim how everyone has benefited from the stock market. From February 2020, remember? We crashed February 2020 down to March 2020. Then we took off. So if you think of February 2020 to February 2021, they're saying, wow, look at this, how everybody has gotten rich. No, that's not true at all. Barely 1/3 of families in the bottom 50% of earners own stock, either directly or indirectly. If you're in a 401k, you're never going to make any money. Because people in 401ks always get caught in a crash. This is crazy what's going on here. But there's a way to make money. I'll talk about that when we get back. Join my gang. Please help St. Jude.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night. You don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grain at philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down, keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now, worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days.
Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
Hi, I'm Phil Grain at philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down, keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now are the worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days. And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, so we're talking about the biggest crash ever. We've never seen anything like this before. Because if you go back to 2008, when they started to pump all this money into the market through quantitative easing, but also remember they printed all this money to bring interest rates down to zero so they could prop up the banks, prop up these bad corporations. See, all the other times, you let them go broke. You go into recession. Let the strong survive, and the broke, they would just go away. The strong would survive. But what they did is kept the weak alive. 2013 came, big tech stocks, they were really rocketing then. By 2013, everybody wanted to be part of the 5 or 6 stocks that drove the entire stock market from 2013 to where we are today. 6 stocks drove the whole stock market. 6 stocks, 25%, 25% of the S&P contributed 25% to the cap, the S&P cap, market cap. Unbelievable. Everything was zero rates. How could you not make money? Now we're at a crucial time after all these years, 10 years, all this inflation, all this dangerous inflation. They should be raised and raised. They started raising rates in 2015. Just like Volcker came in, he raised rates. We're not raising rates. Because, see, the Federal Reserve is controlled by the wealthy. That's the last thing you want. And it's the wealthy who's making huge money off these rates. They're so low. They don't care about the economy. They don't care about Main Street. They only care about the stock market going up. And we hear that every day. Look at Pelosi and her husband.
What's her secret? It appears to be her husband, Paul. After they got married, Paul opened up a real estate and venture capital firm. And through his connections, he pushed Nancy into the political world, helping her get elected to Congress in 1987. The couple has timed the market perfectly over the years while Nancy's been a Washington insider. Real estate, stocks, the Pelosi's, all.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009? Huge inflation, and the guy on Main Street is so screwed. Especially the guy in 401ks. He doesn't know what to do. He has no idea what to do. This is crazy. Not a lot of people benefited from the stock market. Very few. Very few. Barely 1/3 of families in the bottom 50% of earners own a stock. They don't. By contract, the 93.6% of top 1% gainers, you think about this. If you take from February 2020 to February 2021, the top 1%, these gainers, or gained, I should say, $1.4 million. These are 93.6% of the top 1% gained $1.4 million from February 2020 to February 2021. Inflation has been rampant. All this printing of money. And the real inflation comes from we keep spending more and more. And we can't cover it. We're spending $3 trillion in 2020 more than we took in. That was our deficits. Deficits are killers. This year we're going to spend $3 trillion again, more than we take in. That's a deficit. Instead of being smart and pushing back, Biden's pushing multi-million-dollar budgets. This is crazy. This is crazy. So you got to be prepared for this. Inflation, remember, is an erosion of the purchasing power of your wages.
2 minutes.
You get a haircut. But here's the funny thing. People are smart. We never seen where consumer confidence was so bad. 88% of voters are very concerned about inflation because they live it every day. Biden doesn't live inflation. He doesn't even know what inflation is. Most people in Congress, they don't know what inflation is. They don't. They don't feel it. Look at Pelosi's refrigerator with all the different ice cream makers in it. She doesn't know what inflation is. Look at Biden Sr. when he went to the supermarket when he was running for president. He says, read my lips, no more tax hikes, right? He didn't even know when he went to the supermarket, what's this? He didn't know. He saw this thing, you slide your ice cream, whatever, over this little magical thing, he says, and all of a sudden it shows up on the cash. What is that, he says? The technology is about 15 years old. He didn't even know what it is. He doesn't know what inflation is. Gasoline has increased by 45% in the last 12 months. Energy, 24% in the last 12 months. Bacon, 8.4% last 12 months. Fresh fish, seafood, 7%. Whole milk, 8%. Fruits, 8%. Appliances have increased 14%. I'm talking about just the last 12 months. Furniture, up 10%. Footwear, 10%. Airfares, 24%. Commodities, gasoline, going through the roof. That hurts. That's really hurts. So what do? Let's make sure you're in the right stocks that reflect inflation so you can make money on the right stocks. Most of you in the market, especially in 401k, you're in all the wrong stocks. We'll be right back after this break. Join my gang free for 10 days.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grain at philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down. It keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now are the worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days. Hi, I'm Phil Grain at philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down. It keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now are the worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativeGroup.com.
License number A1900020.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, Phil'sGang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down, keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now are the worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market is still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgate.com. Join today, free for 10 days.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. So, gasoline is at a 70-year high. Why should that be a surprise? Now, let's think about this for a minute. Think of what Biden did. When Biden became president, he turned around and he said, I'm going to shut down all the oil and gas drilling leases on federal water and lands. Now that contributes 40% of our oil and gas production. So think about it, 40% of our gas and oil production comes from federal water and lands, or they do their drilling. He shut it down. That's $12 billion in revenue he lost for the Treasury. So now he's going to hire 85,000 new people to work for the IRS to comb through your $600 to see if you missed paying taxes somewhere. He needs that money badly. But wait a minute. He's been paying $5 million a month to contractors not to build the fence, and there's over $120 million in fence just laying on the ground, rusting away. But he's got to raise taxes?
Why would you have to raise taxes? Look at the money he's wasting. And look what he did with the inflation with gasoline and energy. Look what's going on. You can't go and just say, I'm going to cancel fracking. I'm going to cancel all the oil and gas drilling. I want to go straight green. This guy's an idiot. You do it slowly. If you want to go all green, fine. But do it slowly. You can't lose 40% of your oil and gas. So what do? Well, make money on it. That's all. Make money. This is the beautiful thing. So let's take, for example, gold. Gold was getting clobbered while he was doing this. So in July, our members were shorting AU, a mining stock. 22% in gains on AU, mining stock, going straight down. July, silver, SLV, shorting it, making money as it goes down. Anybody can do it. It's easy. A 20% return. So we knew oil, commodities were going to go down. We're going to get killed. And then when they went down, then we turned around and we caught them on the way back up. We started to buy oil again. Buy it. Up 21%. My favorite refiner, MRO, up 33%. Oil and gas exploration, symbol XOP, up 25%. So we were shorting gold. We turned around when oil got clobbered. We turned around and I told my members we got to buy oil. This is when I was getting killed from February 2020 to March 2020. And I said we're going to make a lot of money on our oils. Then I said we're going to make a lot of money on our hotels. You just got to know where to be. Whatever he does, remember, he's not doing it for the country. Presidents don't do what's good for the politicians don't do what's good for the country or the people. It's always for the party. So what you got to do, you're in the best possible position if you're in the stock market and you simply know how to take a stock that's going to go down because of the consequences of what these idiots are doing who run the country. But you got to have that other side of the transaction. You just can't have one side of the transaction. You can't just be buying stocks. Buy stocks? That's all you do is buy? That's like you might as well take a $100 bill, rip it up because you lost 50% of your money. That's crazy. And everything that he's doing, these guys are doing, everything comes to one thing: inflation. There's nothing worse. My God. Can you imagine he ordered our Treasury Department to continue to pay the wall contractors $3 million a day, not to build the wall. $125 million worth of border fencing just laying on the ground. Worthless. All paid for. In the meantime, you got Pelosi making a bunch of money, right? She's got beautiful homes. You think she cares about us?
Since getting married, they've acquired a mansion in Napa Valley, a vineyard home worth up to $25 million, real luxury. It's on 16 acres.
Yeah, you think she really cares, her and her husband, about us? No. No one's going to take care of you. Pelosi's not going to take care of you. Republicans aren't going to take care of you. Democrats aren't going to take care of you. You're going to take care of you. But if you're in a 401, you can't take care of you. That's like owning a car with forward but no reverse. What are you, nuts? That's crazy. This is crazy. This stock market, when we had that pandemic and the market crashed, it was going to crash anyways. It wasn't because of the pandemic. It just happened to be the timing was there. But just understand one thing. Everything he's doing, this president, everything is causing inflation. And I can't say it enough. There's nothing worse than inflation. It destroys your country. Look what happened to Cuba. Look what happened to Argentina. Now, why is he doing this? Because it's about winning the next election. He thinks his base hates Trump. So keep saying the rich are nasty. They're no good. We got to get them. They got to pay all the taxes to pay for these programs. A both-faced lie. You could take all the rich in the United States, put them in a room, take all their money from them, and you're not going to pay even half of the budget deficit. You're not going to pay half. But he don't tell you that. So all you got to know is, okay, which are the best groups to be in? You got 11 groups in the stock market. Well, we know if you have high inflation, you want to be in banks. You want to be in credit cards. You want to be in Ford. If you have low inflation, you want to be in big tech. But there's a problem right now.
2 minutes.
Think about this. Bank stocks should be going through the roof right now, but they're not. With yields at 160, are you kidding me? 160 basis point? Banks should be soaring. I mean, banks should be just going crazy. They should be going crazy. JP Morgan should be going just like nuts. It's not. It's struggling. It's struggling. It went up Friday, came back down yesterday. It's struggling. Now think about this. If your banks, which are leaderships, are struggling when you got a situation where yields are high, which benefits them, but the banks are underperforming, even though the yields are high, what's that tell us? Get ready to short, make money on the way down. It means the internals in this market are screwed up. And then you go take a look at the big tech stocks, what a mess they are. And you still have people buying them.
1 minute.
You have people buying them because they don't know what to do. They're just addicted to tech stocks. They don't know what to do. They say, what do I do? I've been buying Google all the time. I've been always buying Google. Well, you know the people who bought Google on October 4th, and Barney says to you, buy Google on the pullback. Buy Google. I said, don't do that. You're going to get hurt. And remember, Google, it was at $2,937. It came down to $2,642. And he says, buy it. It went from $2,642 up to $2,805. Now it's coming back down. Those people are going to be disappointed. You don't buy that stock. You don't buy Google on the dip. No. But you don't know this stuff. So why don't you join the gang for 10 days? It's free. We'll reach out to you. We're going to help you. And you just reach back and help St. Jude. Be part of the 20% who make money consistently. Be right back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativeGroup.com.
License number A1900020.
Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night. You don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day? That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
Hi, I'm Phil Graney, philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down, keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. And that's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now, worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days. And welcome back to Phil's Gang.
Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, so here's the problem. We've been talking about this all day. And if you're going to be in a stock market and you're going to make money consistently, you got to get with the 20 percentile. 80% of people in the market lose money consistently. 80%. And they go, lose it and lose it and lose it, and they're not willing to change. They sit in that garbage 401k, not willing to change. They're sitting there thinking that they're getting a match. And that match was that was a brilliant idea. They could not sell 401ks after the pension, and people looked at the pension and they said, you're going to give me a 401k after a pension? Wait a minute. My pension, I was guaranteed. It was insured. There'd be adequate money when I retire. It was guaranteed. It was insured. 401k, there's no guarantee. And when I had a pension, the company, they took care of picking my investments for me. They hired the best professionals in the country. Now you're putting me in a 401k? And I have to pick my own investments? I know nothing about picking investments. I work a machine on the floor. They couldn't sell them. They couldn't sell them because it was stupid. It was stupid. Imagine going to somebody and say, I want you to buy now a 401k replaced with the pension. Now the pension, remember, you're always guaranteed there's going to be adequate money when you retire, and it's insured, backed by the government. But I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn around now. We're taking that away from you, and we're giving you a 401k. It's a tax law. And we're going to stick in it some mutual fund from gangsters on Wall Street who sell mutual funds. We're going to stick a mutual fund in here. Oh, and by the way, I don't want to tell you this, but there's 27 hidden fees. And by the way, when you retire, you're going to be shy about 30% of the money you should have in your account. But
but people still went for it. You know what they had to do? They had to do it. They came up with a genius idea. How do I get over these objectives? How do I get over the objective that I'm going from a product that guarantees me I'm going to have adequate money through my whole retirement? I don't have to worry, to a product there is no guarantee. I'm going from a product where the company hires the best professionals in the world to make sure they pick my investments for me. I just have to go do my job on the floor, run my machine. To, I got to pick my own investments, plus run my machines on the floor? Boy, when they came out with, we're going to match you. We're going to match you. Every dollar you put in, we're going to put in one. People fell for that hook, line, and sinker. So, all you got to do to fix this, I know you'll never get out of your 401k. I know that. I understand that. I understand. We couldn't even get people, when ETFs came out, CNBC every day was beating up they're no good. ETFs are no good. Stay with individual stocks. I can't think of the kid's name on CNBC. Every night he was on there. Don't buy ETFs. They're dangerous. They're no good. Now look how big the ETF world is. Are you kidding me? So all you have to do to make money now is just, again, follow the money. Follow the money. Remember Kramer told everybody that last week, get into DKNG? And I said, oh my God, don't listen to him. Because on our chart, the trend, money was pouring out of that stock. And our chart is never wrong. That's why we give you 10 days. You can see our chart is never wrong. And money was pouring out. The trend was down. The trend was money coming out. And look at the poor people still in that stock, getting hammered. Getting hammered. How about the people in AEP? Oh, are they getting hammered? Remember he told them to buy it was around $85. Now it's around $82. And when he said to buy it, the trend was down. Means more money was going out of that stock. But he tells people to buy it because he knows the CEO. Good guy. Good guy. I know him. Good guy. He's on my show. Yeah, buy. I know him. You know, with a chart, you don't even have to know what the company does. Just make sure it trades 1 million shares a day or more so there's enough liquid. And all you have to do is look at a chart. When it turns red, it's telling you the money's coming out of that stock. Here, give you an example. Let's take AEP. AEP you would have bought at $84. It turned green at $84. You would have been out of AEP around $91. $84 to $91. Because it went from red to green. You're in an uptrend. So that's probably about that's probably about maybe a 15% gain. Then it tells you, okay, time to get out of AEP. September 14th, it turned red. It tells you to get out of it. The trend was changing. So you got in to sell short at 88. Now it's down to 82. You got about a 13% gain. So you made money on the way up. You made money on the way down. What do you need a match for? A match is a sucker's play. A 401k is nothing but garbage. That's not coming from me. That's coming from the guy who invented the 401k. It's a horrible product. He's the one that says that. Okay, gold. Let's talk about gold and silver. First of all, oils have gone. When I took, you can ask any gang member, I got everybody in oil services, the refiners, I got all the different oils, and I told them early on when nobody wanted them. Nobody wanted them. I said, boy, we're going to make a lot of money in oil. And all our oil stocks are up big. All our oil stocks, and not just oil, but also our refiners are up, our services are up, our exploration, XOP is up. They're all up. But remember, when we bought them, nobody wanted them. See, that's what you got to do. You got to buy the stocks when nobody wants them, when they're on sale. You imagine what gold is going to do? You understand?
3 minutes.
It is over. It is over. This gold, people are going to be running to gold like never before. We think they're going to buy bonds. We're in the biggest bond bubble in history. Everybody's buying treasury bonds. Remember, everybody was buying treasury bonds. After the 2008 crash, they said to their broker, their planner, I just want to keep my principal. I I lost money. Just want to keep my principal. But they heard that. That's music to theirs because now they can really screw you and make a big commission. And they put you all in the bond market. Oh, my God. People are buying bonds left and right. They don't even know what a bond is, but they're buying them. They think, oh, I'm safe now. So inflation. This idiot comes in, and now all of a sudden he's going to give all these programs away. Print, print, print. Remember what inflation is. Inflation, that occurs when you spend more than you take in, just like your house. When you spend more than you take in. Remember, inflation is linked to these deficits, and the deficits are getting worse. Imagine we got a $6 trillion package, which $3.2 trillion is all giveaways. All giveaways. Disincentivize people to work. Think of what they're doing. Think what they're doing. Child care. Look what they're doing. All this child care. They're going to give all this money for child care. Hey, I'm for child care. I get it. But this is crazy. $107 billion just for child care. Look at all these other socialist programs. My God. They're spending $200 billion. This universal pre-K. 3 to 5. Someone's got to pay for it. So say all this stuff is good. Say it's all good. I agree, it's all good. You want to help people, send somebody, you bring their kid, drop it off at childcare so they go to work. I get that. But at the expense of inflation? What are you, nuts? Because people don't know what inflation is. Most people don't. They have no idea what it is. Why do you think in the past 232 years of the 46 presidents all agreed the number one supreme responsibility of a president is to protect the system of government, and they all agree the biggest threat of government, not war, not terrorism, not the illegal border crossing, not even the pandemic, but inflation. Inflation, it's a killer. So all you got to do now is be in the right stocks. When there's inflation, you just be in the right stock. And that's what we do. We'll get you into those right stocks. Look, try it for 10 days. Just watch for 10 days free. 10 days, just watch. And you go, wow, this really works. I make money when the market goes down. I make money when stocks go down. Wow, I never did that before. Go to my site, philsgang.com. Hit work, sign up where it says Working Investor Group. And you'll have fun with it.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Bill Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.